فضای غبارآلوده استدیو
Yes, indeed. I think that the tide has turned. The Israeli regime and the American regime, they thought that through deception, they could undermine Iran. Through terrorism, American AI companies right now are helping the Israeli regime target people in Tehran. To be very blunt, I've been asked to get rid of my cell phone, but I can't because that's how I work with the media. And so I'm facing a dilemma because I can no longer stay with my family or stay at my apartment building because I don't want to risk people in that building, because the Israeli regime, when they target someone, they target the entire building, bring it down. Just a couple of nights ago, they killed 65 people in a single building, something that the West doesn't care about, Western media, Western regimes. And today, 10 children were murdered in another building, and the list goes on. So this is how the United States and the collective West work together to help this genocidal regime carry out death and destruction, whether in Gaza, whether in Beirut, or whether in Tehran.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come, it will not tarry. I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash, forgive me, Spirit, to do this lesson. This is World War III news update. As you see in that clip before, and that lady is dead, by the way. They said she died. There was a witness in Iran that said they saw her arm under rubble, and they knew it was her. Okay, so they're saying she's dead. Now, they bombed that station, that TV news station in Iran, and that's their main one. Okay, that's the equivalent of Iran bombing one of our news stations as they're giving news. Okay, that's a huge deal to do something like that. All right, they purposely targeted the news station on purpose. That's a huge deal. And you see in the other clip, all right, and he's a known guy in Iran who is a journalist, and he gives a lot of information what's going on the grounds for years, okay, for Iran. All right, and you see what he said about AI. They're using AI. The companies are linking up with the government and the militaries, and they're using AI, which I'm not surprised, but it's a spirit that he said it. Okay, lets you know what time we in, man. The beast. It lets you know we are in the time of the beast rising. The beast, man. All right, you got to think about it. When Netanyahu named their operation Rising Lion, now we know what they got it from. Okay, the scriptures about Judah is a lion's whelp. Okay, who shall rise him up? But we know that they're on the left-hand side. Okay, so they're rising the beast system. Okay, a beastly system, an evil, wicked system. Okay, and they're using that to target different people in Iran, from what he's saying. Okay, now, as far as that lady, I'm sure they use AI to target that news station. Well, they knew it was that anyway. Okay, but they are using AI according to him. Okay, again, it lets you know what time we in. All right, let's go back to Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. It is speaking. The prophecies are speaking. It is not lying. Through the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, we told you about Iran and Israel. What was going to happen? We told you to pay attention to the eclipse. Okay, those are signs of war in the end times of Yahushua returning. Okay, but war has to break out for Yahushua to return. Okay, it has to break out fully for Yahushua to intervene. Okay, so it says, it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. It's going to come, man. You got to have patience in this truth. Let patience have a perfect work. That's part of the walk that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua set up. Okay, for his sons and daughters. That's the truth, that believe in him sincerely. It says, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And we're seeing it. Verse 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Talking about Esau, man, because he's the devil. He was created to be the devil, so it's not going to be upright. It's impossible to be upright. Okay, he's programmed to be the devil and only the devil, to worship Satan. Okay, but the just shall live by faith, by his faith. Right. That's why we teach faith a lot in GMS. Okay, because you brothers and sisters out there, you're going to have to live by faith. Like I just read, man. All right. But the just shall live by his faith. Verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death. Talking about Esau, the devil. He neither keepeth at home. He's always going around invading somebody, man, trying to steal and be deceitful. Okay. And he used his media to deceive. Okay, to create narratives of evil, man, so he can gain more of what he wants. A country, the resources, the oil, the gold, etc., etc. All right, Lord willing, I got a lesson coming of the history, okay, of what he's doing now, he's been doing. All right, so this devil must be stopped. He can't keep it home, man. It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. That's the devil right there. But gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Right, man. This devil want everything, man. He can't just get the fatness of the earth and just sit down somewhere. No, he got to keep going. Okay, because he was programmed to do so. He has to fulfill the Lord's will on the left-hand side. All right. Verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long into him that ladeth himself with thick clay? Right, man. You're stealing. It ain't yours. Okay. Everything they got, the whole world, man, they stole it. Now we understand through prophecy it was meant to be, but they still stole it. Okay. And they keep stealing to increase. It's not like they stopped at us. Think about it. They took us. They've been the devil, but they took us. And then after they got us over here, all right, they start doing what? They start going around nations and stealing, and, you know, they kept it going, man. So that's them, man. 100%. Verse 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Right, these nations are going to fight back. Okay, you can link that with Joel chapter 3. They're going to fight back. Okay, Iran is not Iraq. Iran is not Libya. They have a real army. They have real missiles that are raining down on the land of Israel right now. Now, that land is a holy land that was stolen. Okay, but them devils need they pay. Verse 8, it says, because thou hast spoiled many nations, man, the hammer of the earth. I got a lesson coming on that. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee because of man's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city and all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people. And that's what they have done, man. Okay, they are greatly despised, as it says in Obadiah, greatly despised. Okay, and has sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity. Do you hear that? By iniquity. All right. So there you go, man. This war is getting real. We are in a real war. Okay. So with that, keep watching the prophecies. I hope you were edified. I want to give our praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to you, Akim, out there that's doing the truth in sincerity. Shalom.